motion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Go! Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him.
To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. 11, MT.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Downfield for Njoku. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
44 yards on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for them on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll motion the slot man right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
21, Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 2. Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. Dot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
Let's get set. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jamar James there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Dot.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3.
It's a gain of
Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Hey, Dot.
Now, Burrow. That is high. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they get some points here and cut into the lead. I don't know, you've been there. Do you feel the pressure even though it's the first quarter, given what the score is?
I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, is you just can't start chasing. You can't come out of your game plan this early here in the first quarter. Just keep chipping away, keep putting together good possessions. Now, they find themselves trailing by this much here in the 3rd and 4th quarter. That changes everything.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The slot man in motion right. Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 37 yards.
First down.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Demetrius Knight, and the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
11-90. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
45-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. the field. That's Pickens. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Check. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now a give up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cowboys. Point after coming up here.
The kicker on for the point after.
His kick is good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, take. 11, 12, 12. Shot.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Now, Burrow. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On 2, ready?
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's get set. 180.
A first down throw for Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Gun.
At the 39-yard line.
Hey, can.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, I'd be surprised if they go for it on fourth. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
11 mighty. 11 180.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. That is caught. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Then show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Takes Bigsby. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down. They got it. Back at the 50-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Bengals 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Dallas.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one's complete. It's Chase Bigsby. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get him out of danger up past the 25. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11.
To throw is Burrow, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11 MT. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Bengals first down.
Gun.
And 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run the draw with Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Burrow here on second down. This is caught at 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's in. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Cincinnati. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
At the 42-yard
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Another try, second and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the air again on second and 10. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll run. Oh, yeah. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here comes second down. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? Now they'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10
Here we go.
at their own 20-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT.
A first down throw for Burrow. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw, taken in, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now Now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
11, 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
The 17-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12. Dot.
Bigsby. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. He'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds to go. 2nd down, goal to go.
Here we go. Can.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
19 right.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those addict to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore.